Ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, I'm back better than ever. What's up, y'all? But ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it with this content. We got some interesting topics for you. Let's get into it. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, how is everybody doing? I know y'all are like, man, what happened to this guy? This guy threw himself off a cliff and all. Ladies and gentlemen, all I got to say is sometimes you got to step back and reevaluate your things, reevaluate your plans, your comeback. Things happened, but I'm back and I want to give back to my followers. I'm here ready to go. And yeah, I got some interesting topics. I needed this break. I think mentally sometimes, social media gets to you. But I encourage everybody, step back, reevaluate, come back with a bang, bro. And that's what I'm here to tell y'all is I'm here to just do more on YouTube and Rumble. I will be posting those channels because I do want to get my viewers over there. I want to give you longer content. I will post some Instagrams here and there, but this is where I want to start is YouTube. I know I got a chance here, Rumble, and we're just going to keep trying harder. But anyways, hopefully y'all are having a great day. Shout out to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day. May God bless you and give you more years with your family. I know it's a little bit late. And also, I got to give a shout out to my sponsors right here. Constitutional right there, baby. Go and get yourself some Made in America merch. And also, let me get that soundboard if you can find it where we got a big announcement. Dun, 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 or the evil one, kind of when people be like, oh my goodness, what is he gonna say? But because I got an amazing announcement while I was on break or before I went on break, they hit me up, and I want to shout out to Freedom 220 as my new sponsor of water. Ladies and gentlemen, go get yourself some Freedom water, because Freedom has never tasted so good. Well, it always tastes good, right? It's Freedom. But let's look at their quotes. It's pretty amazing. Their quote, it says, "You can't beat program freedom." Facts, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, we're going to get started. Shout out to my sponsors. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Like and subscribe and share, because we will get into it. The first video we're going to react to, and everybody's talking about it, and you got them girls like, oh, how dare him say this? Who does he think he is? Is none other than Chiefs kicker Harrison Butnker, and he had to say something. But I want people's perspective. I want people to understand, right? And this YouTube channel, I forgot to announce, I should announce in the beginning, it's going to be called TheLogicalThinkers, because ladies and gentlemen, we got to start thinking logically, not politically, logically, and common sense. Knock it back into everybody. So we're going to react to this video and just give you my breakdown on what I think and what I believe in this video. Makes a lot of sense. Makes understanding of like, wait, hold on, he's not saying this or he's not saying that. Because I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, I've always said the left has some big hypocrisy, right? But I want to see what you guys think and just go from there and give you some sort of idea, some sort of opinion. But let's get into it. Let's play the video.
From the man behind the COVID lockdowns to the people pushing dangerous gender ideologies onto the youth of America, they all have a glaring thing in common. They are Catholic.
The NFL speaking out against Kansas City Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker's college graduation speech last weekend.
While COVID might have played a large role throughout your formative years, it is not unique. Bad policies and poor leadership have negatively impacted major life issues.
The athlete's facing criticism for referencing his conservative beliefs in the commencement address, seemingly attacking Pride Month, President Biden's policies, and imposing his thoughts on a woman's role in the world.
But I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother, and embrace one of the most important titles of all.
Pause that right there real quick.
Now, Jonathan Bean, the
Okay.
NFL senior vice
So,
president and
if we can, if not, it's
diversity
fine.
and
But let me get this straight. So he basically is giving his opinion of when his wife's happiness started. That's all he's doing. He's not forcefully saying, "Oh, your happiness is going to start when you have kids." And no, I'm pretty sure from his experience, he saw that and he's like, "Man, my wife is happy having kids," and I don't think that's nothing bad, bro. I think in 2024 now, everybody tries to make it seem like, "Oh, you can have kids." No, don't do that. That's insanely wrong. But no, it's normal. But let's keep watching it. Let's see what else.
Inclusion officers weighing in a statement to People, saying the football player gave a speech in his personal capacity.
Right?
His views are not those of the NFL as an organization. The NFL is steadfast in our commitment to inclusion, which only makes our league stronger. Harrison's speech is also drawing even more flack for quoting his teammate Travis Kelce's girlfriend, Taylor Swift.
My teammate's girlfriend says, familiarity breeds contempt.
That quote, a lyric from her hit Bejeweled. Of course, Swift is known for promoting female empowerment. The Kansas City Chiefs have declined to comment on Harrison's speech.
Good. Okay. All right. So let me get this straight, right? The NFL DEI guy, they're talking about inclusion. This is what I don't understand, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I try to tell people think logically. One side is the party of inclusion. Inclusion, everyone, right? But it seems to me that it's only inclusion when it's their beliefs. That's not inclusion for everybody. That's excluding, "Oh, well, you don't believe in this, so yeah, this side, yeah. No, not this idea." So it's not inclusion, bruh. They should call it inclusion if you agree with mine, if you agree with this, if you're fully inclusion or you're not. And it seems to me that people are mad, and it's crazy. Oh no, you see, I guarantee, I already know this. I guarantee the big time feminists are already mad. "Oh, how dare you go after Taylor Swift? Oh my goodness, Taylor Swift is the..." It's like, dude, he's not allowed to say these things or anything. So I just don't understand how this is the side of inclusion, but you can't say everything you want to say, or you can't, you're only included when you agree with our points. It doesn't make any sense. Then just change your name, change it to something else. Say inclusion only if this, and that's it. And again, now that he quoted Taylor Swift, all the Taylor Swift fans, which there's a lot, that's pretty insane. Knowing that lady, everything she promotes is basically not right, in my opinion, right? My opinion. But it's pretty sad that he can't have an opinion because the whole world will go against him. But I guarantee you, if he said, "Oh, you know what? Women sleep around, do all this stuff. Don't have kids. As a matter of fact, go do..." Oh my goodness, this guy will probably be praised, bro. But since he doesn't agree with the whole inclusion people, he's being bashed. But I agree with him. But let's look into Bill Maher. That guy, Bill Maher, I would say he has some good things to say, and somewhere I'm like, bro, I don't know about that. But let's look into what he had to say, because he had some pretty interesting stuff where I was like, okay, man, this guy came out to bat for what's his name, Harrison Butnker. So let's look into Bill Maher, what he had to say. That was pretty Bill Maher's pretty much spot on a little bit. So let's look into what he has to say.
Some of you, talking to the women here, some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world. Seems fairly modern. But I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I don't see what the big crime is. I really don't. And I think this is part of the problem people have with the left, is that lots of people in this country are like this. Like he's saying, some of you may go on to lead successful careers, but a lot of you are excited about this other way that everybody used to be. And now can't that just be a choice too? And I feel like they feel very put upon, like there's only one way to be a good person, and that's to get an advanced degree from one of those asshole factories like Harvard.
Let me get the sound sirens, bro. Oh my goodness. It's true. There you go. He said it best. This is what he's trying to prove, is that he's saying, bro, in a way, the way he's saying his speech is like, it's a choice. Some people want to have kids, have a wife, And some people don't. Some women don't want to. And that's all Bill Maher is saying. Like, let him say something that it could be a choice. Now, would I agree that I think women who think about it, right? If you're let's put yourself as a dad, a sister, and all that. I would rather my family members who are women in our family is to obviously have more kids and have an amazing family rather than them sleeping around and being the talk of the town. I think that's something that people need to realize. But it's crazy because this feminist movement, every time you say kids and you mention kids or to wife to them, you get the, what is that soundboard of if people don't know that, it's a good soundboard that we're gonna add to. It's basically a kid who was like kind of saying stop, but in Mexico. Yeah, it's pretty wrong now to say that you should have a family, you should have no, how dare you say that? And Bill Maher speaking facts. It should be a choice. It shouldn't be forced. That's why I always tell even my guys that I know them, don't ever force a woman to do something that they don't want to do, bro. Same thing with women. Don't ever force a man to do something he doesn't want to do. Because sometimes it leads to decisions later on in life where it's like, well, you made me do this. It's always going to come back to you. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the next topic about this actor. I don't even want to say his name because this guy is like, he has become, rather than him saying, you know what, bro, we may not agree, but I understand. He's like, no, how dare you? You will not say this, and kind of like taking over the Latino community and saying you can't say this stuff. Tú no puedes decir esto porque si no eres un esto que el otro. It's like, bro, why not? So let's look into what he has to say. Let's look at this article right here. Let's read it. It says, it's funny because the first time I seen his name, I was gonna say John Longanizam, but it's not. For people that know what longaniza is, it's basically like chorizo, right? John Leguizmo says Latinos who support Trump just don't understand that Biden's economy is doing great. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this guy is an actor. Pretty sure he made good money, a couple millions. So it's different when you're on the top than the bottom. Period. I don't care who you are. Like if you're a millionaire, you don't know. And now I would say this: if you struggle to become a millionaire, then you would side with the people that are struggling. Be like, hey, I've been there. I know what could help them out. But I don't know if this guy had to struggle, because if we talk about blue collar workers and people who go to work on a daily basis and work an 8-hour shift, 12-hour shifts, they're gonna vote for the people who are making it harder for them in life. Period. That's what people need to understand when it comes to voting, when it comes to who. It's not about liking the person for what he says. It's about the actions that he's going to do. If a man that is in office is going to spend less of my money and make my money worth more than worth less, why wouldn't I vote for him? That's why I named this YouTube channel Logical Thinkers. Vote logically. Vote for the person who's going to say, hey, bro, I'm not trying to spend your money. I'll get a little piece for me because I'm working for you, right? Representing you. But I'm not here to take fully your money. I want to give it back to you because that's your money. And that's what this man doesn't understand, hopefully, is that he's already a millionaire. He can give this money out. He lives, I'm pretty sure, in Beverly Hills since he's an actor. Mostly weirdo actors live up there. That's what people need to understand when it comes to voting. Vote logically is now what I'm saying. If the person is not going to take your money, it's not going to make you, and I'm talking to you, blue collar workers, struggle every day, then vote for him. Don't think about what he says. If his actions are, I'm not going to spend your money stupidly and I'm not going to take your money, why not give him your vote, bro? That's the guy I would vote. If you're going to be running for president or office and you say, hey, I'm going to cut down your sales tax, I'm going to cut down your income tax, I'm going to make it less expensive for you to buy things and less expensive for you to live somewhere, who wouldn't vote for that? You mean to tell me you want government to just take your money and make your life harder? No. But let's look into inflation then, since he thinks that we're not smart enough and we don't understand it, right? Okay, let's look at this chart. Monthly inflation rate from 2019 to 2024. Let's go with 2019. January, the first month, 1.76, all the way to December, 1.76. Did not jump at all. Okay, cool. And people are going to say, oh, that was Obama's idea. Okay, great. Whoever was in office, and every time I say his name, you already hear people. Yeah. Let's say Trump, right? He took Biden's economy. Oh my goodness. Obama's economy. And the guy was basically doing well. Okay, let's do that. Let's go with that theory or whatever you want to call it. Fine. He took by Obama's economy and kept it great. That's something good. If somebody gives, it's a simple example. If somebody gives me, I don't know, a basketball and they say keep it in good condition, and you keep it in good condition, that's still a W for you because I kept it in good. If someone gives me a good economy and keeps it in a good way, great. Give them props. Be like, hey, bro, you're holding it down. And that's where people try to say, no, well, it's Obama's economy. So no, Trump doesn't get credit. He does get credit for keeping it in the same way, as good as it was, right? Let's go with that. All right, now let's look at 2020 inflation. For that year, the average annual inflation rate was 1.23%. January 2020, 1.23%, all the way to December, 1.23%. So it looked like to me it was going down, bruh. That's a pretty big going down right there, 76 to 23. Okay, 2021 rolls in. COVID, okay, fine. Which I didn't agree with the government shutdown, bro. The way I took COVID is, and I'm not gonna say it on here, because I don't, you can't talk about that. But I have my personal opinions, and maybe that's for another video. But I think we shouldn't have shut down. Period. Doesn't matter what president it was. Even if it was Biden, I think we shouldn't have shut down. He should have kept it going. Yes, things happen, but this may be fine. You want to say that this led to it? Okay. 2.33% January. December, 2.33%. Okay. 2022, you already know what was popping. It went full on dictatorship from some governors in their states. And sadly, most of the United States, 3.33%, right? Okay. We understand they still don't want us to work. They're just printing money and all this stuff when there's nothing flowing. Okay, fine. We get it. Now let's go to 2023. By 2023, everyone who knows this, everything was fully open, bro. Mostly everything. And that should already start moving the economy or the inflation rate up. It's simple. It shouldn't be going down. How is it going down? How is my income and things that I'm selling and all that going down if my store is open? It's simple. Economics. Like, bro, if your store is open, you're going to start making money. Maybe a little bit, but it's going to start going up like a roller coaster. But it went to 4.17%, bro. That's crazy. It was at 3.36 to 4.17. What the heck, bro? Oh, wait. All of a sudden, wars. All of a sudden, spending money that we don't even have on stuff that it's like, wait, why Ukraine? What's my money doing over there? Ladies and gentlemen, this is where you have to see how government plays, bro. They play it. Right. Let's get that again. What was that?
Come on, man.
You got to see government plays these games, bro. They started spending money. They started doing things when we don't have it. And then they change it. Then their excuse, well, it's COVID. Oh, well, we need to do this. Well, Ukraine people, we stand with you, making it seem like in solidarity and all that stuff. Now they're predicting it's going to go to 4.50%, bro. So this is what I try to tell everybody, bro, is stop listening to these people. Someone like him, he's an actor. He's a millionaire. Go ask him to give you a place to live. Fool's gonna be like, who the heck are you? I don't know you. What do you? Nah. Go ask him for some of his money. He ain't gonna give it to you. He's wanting your vote to go here, but when you're struggling, he don't care about you. That's logical thinking. Like, bro, who are you, bro? If you ain't paying my bills, if you're not in the struggle with me, I don't want to hear it. Like, don't tell me who to vote for. I know who I gotta vote for. So all I'm saying is, vote logically, bro. If a person in office is thinking of not taking more of your money and keeping it for like giving it to you rather than them keeping it, bro, that's the person you got to vote for. Forget what they say. If you believe in freedom of speech, doesn't matter what you say, whatever, bro, just stop taking my money. Stop making it harder for me to live and eat. And that's anybody, whether it's on the left or right. Now, let's look at this another article with Biden, what he had to say in this video, basically talking about, I don't know if it's illegal immigrants or immigrants, right? But let's look into this video.
Immigrants, rapists, and murderers. He says they are not people. They are not people. He says immigrants are, quote, poisoning the blood of our country. Folks, my predecessor wants a country just for some of us.
predecessor. Interesting. Okay, well, he's basically saying, right? He's trying to paint a picture in a way, from what I hear, he's already throwing. I mean, bro, a president is using predecessor, bro. Might as well say my enemy, not even the guy, the candidate. Say my enemy, might as well. That's like, and it's funny because imagine if this was, oh, wait, be careful. Let's not say that word because then Trump, right? If it was Trump who said something like this, oh my goodness, did you hear? He said predecessor. Oh, he's dictator. It's but he can say these things, bro. Imagine that's the one that caught me first already. Predecessor, bro. Why not candidate? Might as again just call him enemy. But anyways, let's look into this article because if he, and I'm not saying this, and this is from my people who keep talking about that. You don't like raza. I love raza, bro. I don't have nothing against it, but I will call out evilness when there's evil. It doesn't matter who it is, whether it's the white man, the black man, the brown man. Bro, if you steal, you're a robber. It doesn't matter what color you are, period. And people are going to be like, no, there's different. No. So let's read into this article. Mexican national arrested after teenage girl he allegedly trafficked into the U.S., texted hints to 911. Authorities in Ventura County, California, were tipped off last week as a suspected sex trafficker and rapist when a 17-year-old girl who was, can't really see the rest, but just that part, right? Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm not blaming no one. I'm not saying all people that come here have that. But let's not forget that there are some people who come here for bad intentions. We got to keep it 100, bro. Not everybody who comes over is not trying to do the best for our country and for you. Let me ask you a question. Anywhere you are in any country, are you going to sit next to anybody who's known to be a rapist, who's known to have some bad crimes in them? No. Doesn't matter what country it is. I guarantee if I was in Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, any other country, whatever, if they're telling me this guy's known for doing that, I'm not sitting next to you, bro. I'm be like, what the heck, man? Get away from me. So I don't get how when it comes to the whole border, people or some people tend to think, sadly, from the left, that there's no bad people coming over, bro. It doesn't matter if it's a rape. There are people coming over that is bad. And all I'm saying, we got to check that. If you're good, bro, okay, let's find a solution. Let's keep you here, whatever. But it's time for us to start calling out what is wrong and what is right. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that these are the 3 topics for today. Again, I just want people to think these things for themselves. I want you guys to understand, and this is why I want to get on YouTube and Rumble and give more of my opinion, the way I think logically. Like, bro, the way you got to see things, the way you got to understand things is not about emotions at all. You have to think logically when you do things. Stop thinking emotionally. Stop doing that. It's not going to benefit you. It's not going to help you. And the whole point that people got to understand is that we have to start calling out these things, bro. Because if not, they're just going to keep getting swept under the rug. Oh, I don't want to vote for him because of this. Because he said this. It's always, bro, it's so crazy how the media and a lot of people, sadly on the left, are focused on what he said. He said this. He said this. He said, he said. Why don't we start going after what he did? Oh, what'd he do? Oh, he lowered taxes. Psh, got my vote. Oh, what'd he do? He lowered gasoline. Psh, got my vote. Oh, what did he do? He started making the country safer. Psh, got my vote. What did he do? He did. It's do, not say. I don't care what you say. It's what you do. And that's how politicians should be, is what they do for you. Remember, as the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence states, they're here to work for you. But sadly, we're letting the media and all this stuff make you say, no. It's not what they do, it's what they say. It's how they make. Oh my goodness. Like Joe Biden's wife said, as amazing as what was it? Breakfast tacos. Imagine. So all I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, and this is where I'm going to be hopping on to make reaction videos and maybe sometimes in my opinion on some stuff, but mostly on day-to-day stuff, and just give you more of a breakdown, more of a logical answer. And hopefully you guys like it. But I'm probably going to be ending too with bonus videos because they're so funny. Some funny bonus videos or some videos where it's like, oh, how did that happen? We're going to be random, but this next one, it's so funny that I had to bring him up because I love boxing. I did MMA and boxing as a kid when I was younger. And I didn't get to see him as a fighter, but I can honestly say, seeing his highlights now, I would say he's one of the greatest Mexican boxers ever. Shout out to Julio Cesar Chavez. Give me some sirens. You already know. Shout out to him because to me, just the highlights, one of the greatest Mexican boxers I've ever seen. Canelo's up there too. I haven't seen other ones, people, but this is not a boxing podcast. But I do want to bring up and give him his credit. He's one of the greatest boxers I've seen. The highlights, Mexican. So this video got my attention because it had me dying, bro. The way he is, his attitude reminds me of how everybody and true Latinos, this is how I am. When people ask me dumb questions, I'm not going to respond in him, but shout out to my Mexican people because they know what he's saying and how they stand. And I'm going to get Alfred to get into this because he's Mexicano right here too, and he'll understand. But this video caught my, because it's so funny because they're basically asking him, if you can't really hear it, we'll try to put the volume up good in the video if you can't really hear. But they're asking him while he's trying to leave, right? Going somewhere, about mental health. Now, would I say that there's some people who struggle with mental health? Absolutely. Now, will I say that Latinos can go through it? Yeah, some people, I think it's very hard for them, but most of our Latinos, whether they're Mexican, Guatemaltecos, all of them, Salvadoreños, all of that, they're very strong-minded, bro. That's why we're known to be raza that is strong, bro. Works hard. Like, you tell us to do things, we can go 12 hours. We're just unstoppable. And this is where this divide, if we would all come together and think logically, this divide would stop and we'd be unstoppable. But it's funny how he responded because they try to ask him about mental health. And his response is just hilarious, bro. He reminds me of that tío that's like, what, man? Don't talk to me about that. No hables con, como dicen, but let's look into it, guys. Enjoy.
Señor, es que algunas minutas. No empieces con tu pendejada. No empieces con tu pendejada. No empieces con tus pendejadas. Este güey es la verga. Este güey es la defensa va a argumentar, yo no sé, por eso le pregunto. A ver, va a argumentar salud mental. ¿Eso es cierto? ¿Qué? Que por salud mental que van a... saliste con tus pinches pendejadas y luego le vas a poner... Ya no te voy a entrevistar, ya no te voy a dar entrevista, güey, por pendejo que eres.
Alfred, let me know, bro. Let's get some sirens, bro. What is your...
That is hilarious, brother. Man, hey, Julio Cesar Chavez is the greatest of all times, brothers. And if you guys are not paying attention, bro, he does not care. And that's one of the things, bro. See, I love what you mentioned. You said that sometimes people gotta make their logical, it's gotta make logical sense, right? Not be emotional. Well, Cesar Chavez, bro, he says it how it is, bro. He's not gonna mess around. He's gonna tell you what he thinks and what he says, and he's gonna call it what it is, bro. He's gonna call a spade a spade. And in this case, you guys know that you had a media, somebody in the media asking him, and again, you have somebody that has concerns about mental health, but people like him,
old school, right?
Yeah, old school. They don't give a damn about no inclusion, no crap,
mental health, right? Because they like Alfred, right? And we could speak a little bit on that. Our gente, the raza, right? And I include the raza as in Guatemalans, Mexicans. What we've seen in our countries, we just get through them, bro. As hard as it's gotten, right?
Yeah,
and that's where I see that him. When they ask him that, he's like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, no, I gotta keep it pushing. And if you read his story, it's pretty sad, but it's amazing. And that's where he's at. He used to fight in bars, bro, when he was broke. And his promise was all he wanted to do was be the best boxer. You know what it was his goal, if you read, was just to get his mom a house.
That's
make
true.
Enough money, bro.
That's true.
That was it. Like, he wasn't trying. I don't know if he was trying, like, really, but that's from what I heard, that he was happy when he got his mom a house after boxing. And then obviously, boxers get into the life, but he's still, if you go watch his highlights, this guy can fight. Like, I've never seen a boxer now. Maybe Canelo's a little bit there like that, but Julio Cesar Chavez is one of the best. Like, bro, this guy was a dog to fight. But with that being said, bro, I had to bring it out for it because he's Mexicano and he understands. He knows what it is. Like the OG Mexicans, they're like this, bro. Most of them. Like, they don't want to hear you talking about struggles and all that. You go tell some OG jefe, like, hey, I don't think I can mentally. He'll tell you, be like, hey, no seas huevón. Like, stop being like that, bro. Like, they're just mentally strong like that, bro. Like, they go through struggles. Everyone goes through struggles that they program their brain to say, like, okay, bro, suck it up. It's just another day. Keep going. And I think that's where we need to do sometimes when it comes to mental health. Do I say some people really need it? I get it. Yes. Our veterans see war. They see some stuff. It's like, dang, bro, like I can't mentally be there and do this. But that's different, bro. That's war. It's not your daily thing. You will have some struggles, yes, but motivate. Trust God always, obviously. And yeah, but with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is my first YouTube video. Like and subscribe and share, and we're going to be bringing you more. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys had a blessed Mother's Day. Shout out to all the mothers. God bless you. May the Lord keep helping you in whatever you need and struggles. And don't worry, y'all. Stay tuned because we got more content. And shout out to everyone. And see y'all, and y'all have a great